Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Mindset Reset. My name is Natalie, and I'm thrilled that you have joined me for another session of your weekly Mindset Reset. Today, I want to talk about your goal, and I want to offer you some thoughts around pursuing your goal. So, if you are following me here at the state of possibility, it is likely, well, hopefully it's likely, that you have got a goal. Maybe you've got a possibility goal in your mind. Maybe you haven't considered that you could actually achieve your goal, but maybe you've got a vision, a dream, an idea of what it is that you want to pursue or achieve. I want to talk about the importance of self-awareness in pursuit of our goal. So over the weekend, as I do, I go out for my weekly run, and I was running solo this week. And when I run solo, it always gives me an opportunity to just reflect on things. I mean, think about it. I'm out running for an hour, not listening to anything, rather just with my body and my breath. And of course, I'm just flooded with all of these different thoughts. Across my run, I took a moment to stop and watch the sunrise. I usually do this. I'm running the same track along the same river, but it's always in that moment of seeing the beauty of nature around me that I take a moment to bring me back to where I am right now. So I watch the changing colors of the sky. I watch the beautiful golds and yellow of the sun. And I also take a moment to just watch the river that's reflecting all that's around it. And it was in that moment that it brought me back to where I was in that moment, in my run, but also not with my thoughts, just having a moment to connect to myself. It's very easy in pursuit of our goals that we can get caught up in the future. We can get caught up in the goal that I want to achieve. If you're in the early stages, perhaps you're starting to think about how you achieve your goal. Perhaps if you're in the middle of pursuing your goal, maybe you're reflecting on or reaching that point of, I've just got to keep going. I've just got to keep pushing. I've just got to keep striving forward. And a lot of that time that can take us outside of our body. And so we're very forward motion. We're external of ourselves. What I want to share today and get you to connect with is coming back into yourself and really connect into that intrinsic motivation, your intrinsic need or desire for achieving this goal. I want you to think about your goal. So take a moment, or whether it's a goal or perhaps it's a vision or a dream, wherever you are along your journey. I don't want you to think about the how, but I want you to see that your goal is over here. You, however, are right here. Now, if we want to put it into even more basic context, you're at A and your ultimate goal is to get to B. Before we think about getting to B, or we think about how we're going to get to B, I want you to come into where you are right now at your A. I want you to connect to where you are right now. And that doesn't mean in a physical context. No, I don't want you to think about you being in a room that you're in or where you are. This is about where are you right now in yourself. So what are you feeling? What matters to you? Why is this goal important? Who are you? What's important to you right now? And if you need to, you might pause, you might take a breath. You might just stop and reflect. Where are you right now? What are you feeling? You might have thoughts coming. And I don't want you to connect to your thoughts so much, because it is our thoughts that can sometimes inhibit us, because our thoughts aren't always our own thoughts. But more importantly, I want you to connect to what is it that you are feeling. Our goals shouldn't come from a place of chasing. They shouldn't come from a place of yearning or striving or, wanting to make a change because we want to make a change. Hear me out for a second. Your goal should come from a place of self-awareness, from internal connection, rather from that external motivation or that external influence of the environment that we're in. So, as your mindset reset activity this week, I want you to take a moment to just connect to where are you right now and reflect on all of those questions that I've shared with you. What are you feeling? What matters? What is your why? What's important to you? Why do you want this? Who can you become in pursuit of that goal? And I encourage you to not take another step forward towards your goal until you connect to where you are right now, here in this moment. Feel free to reach out to me, share any comments, any thoughts. Let me know what it is that you're feeling. Where are you right now? But good luck. See you next week.